My name's Arnie, and the story I wanted to tell is a story of a community that came together and fought and worked really hard and won. So, a little church just about a block away from here. There was a small immigration task force kind of thing, right? And we're doing education around immigration justice, and we go to some vigils and events, and just a small group trying to do what they could. And we had the opportunity. A member of the immigrant community came and asked us to provide sanctuary in this church. This was a big step for us. I mean, a big blessing, and we were a little bit nervous, but we jumped right on. The people in the immigration task force. We thought this is a great opportunity. We had no idea what we were getting into, really, but went for it. And the first task we had was to convince the church as a whole. It would take a vote for the church to vote to allow us to do sanctuary in the church. And we held some forums to try and get input from people in the church and see where everybody was at. And the questions that we got from people were, very kind of threw us back. Questions like, well, why don't they just go back to Mexico and things like that. We just, thought that the congregation was more educated than that, and really kind of set us back, like on our heels a little bit. But we just kept at it and kept gently educating folks and bringing immigrants into the church to speak, and kept working at it. And we held a congregational vote, and we won the vote. We needed 2/3 of the congregation, which is a lot, to pass, and it passed overwhelmingly. And anytime you can get 2/3 of 300 people to agree on something, that's just amazing. And so we agreed, and a very brave gentleman came into sanctuary. It's not an easy thing at all to come into a church full of strangers with completely different culture, with no real protection. I mean, all we know is that ICE usually doesn't come into churches, right? There's no legal protection. And so it's scary and it's hard, and but he came into the church very bravely, and we fought for 9 months with Arturo. And there's lots and lots of ups and downs. Like, we think we were gonna win, and then we'd get set back and lose. And ICE was just not bending. It was just very frustrating at times, and very beautiful at times. So anyway, we eventually got Arturo home, right? The circumstances aren't perfect, but he's back with his family. He's working. He's happy. And it took everyone in that church and community. There is literally like thousands of people involved in this thing. Thousands of people either donated money, came to marches, contacted their elected officials, brought food, visited Arturo. Thousands and thousands of people. And it's a small victory, but it just shows when people get together, we can win, and we can stand together.